Monday, November 30th. Do you see the wise men? Though we know that the wise men don't arrive to visit Jesus in the flesh until a few weeks into the Christmas season, we recognize that their journey begins long before we encounter them. Indeed, their following of the star is the fulfillment of Old Testament prophecy that a new king, the promised one, would come. Surely their journey was not without struggle. The travel itself would have been trying, but also their decision to heed God's call and return home by a different route would have felt a difficult one to make. Nevertheless, the wise men are steadfast, confident in the expectation that Jesus is the ruler and shepherd who has been prophesied. Similarly, the Apostle Andrew, whose feast we celebrate today and who plays a principal role in today's Gospel, is an important model of faith. Like the wise men taking a route other than what was planned, Andrew, too, allows his life to be turned upside down by his encounter with the Promised One. Andrew's call to discipleship is documented in multiple Gospels, and the repetition adds depth to our understanding of his call. In John's Gospel, we are reminded that his journey to Jesus begins as a follower of John the Baptist. It is only at John the Baptist's indication that Jesus is the one whom they have been waiting for that Andrew shifts course toward Jesus. Today's Gospel from Matthew, on the other hand, depicts the more well-known story of Simon Peter and Andrew, his brother, being called from their fishing boat. "Come after me, and I will make you fishers of men," Jesus says, and they leave their nets and follow him. While what we see is their action, inherent is another instance of changing course as a result of God's call. Like the wise men, in this moment, Andrew's life takes a significant turn, putting him on a path that we know will not always be easy. As you consider the image of the wise men journeying toward Bethlehem, or Andrew's call to discipleship, what struggles do you imagine they faced? Are there ways your own journey to discipleship in this season might compare? Are you being called by God to change course in this season? Or if not, how can you remain steadfast in your calling in the face of difficulty or distraction?